Hello, we're Group 9 and we would like to talk about EasyWheelShare, the new system that we have designed. Our group members are Arjun Kulkarni, Harshal Nikambe, Mohammad Zain Faraz, Narayanan RamaKrishna, and myself Varun Shende. Let me give a background of our project. The number of cars currently on the roads of United States have the potential to be used for easing human requirements and also provide monetary profitability to owners. Our idea basically stands on this fact that in our day-to-day life scenarios, there are many instances when our car is not being used by us. Also, there are many people around whose life would be at ease if they were provided with an option of using a car for the required time at a cheaper cost. Our system aims at establishing a connection between these two and generating profitable solutions for both of them. The concept is designed to provide an alternative to the current car rental and taxi industry by simply putting into usage the already present cars during its unproductive hours. Our approach targets developing a system where car owners can put up their car for temporary rental by other people in return of payment, and also where users could search for renting a car at their location for a cheaper price. We would study and analyze the various current systems available pertaining to our concept and integrate all the services to one system. Our deliverables include design for the proposed system in accordance with the complexity of solution along with the business benefits and values. The task of developing different diagrams in order to reach our goal will cumulate all the scenarios contributing to achieving the prescribed solution. The aim of the project is to develop a cost-effective solution and thus to achieve our goal, we would focus on factors such as temporary ownership with insurance, car management, and many others to be considered. Next, Herschel would put forward details on our target audience.
Thank you, Varun. Now I'll talk about target audience. There will be two segments. One is car owners, another is car renters. Car owners have cars standing idle for significant period of time, and the car renters are interested in renting as per their requirement. The car will be rented for time it is available. There will be two sub processes taking place, one for owner to put the car for renting and another for drivers to rent the car. The process step owners will start with registration of the customer and car. Customer will access the system with login ID and password. When customer selects owner as customer type, system will ask for car details. After this, owners can update the car availability whenever they want. Owners make the car available and will provide parking spot address that will be stored along with the time car is made available. The owners are paid based on monthly usage of the car. System will calculate monthly payment and make the payment by owner's preferred mode of payment. The process for customer renting the car or the drivers will start by registering them with valid credentials. Driver will access the system with login ID and password. Driver will be asked to provide the location and time for renting. System will search and display the list of cars available to choose from. At the end of each trip, usage is calculated and driver is charged based on the usage. The payment credentials are checked and after transaction is complete, bill summary is sent to the driver through email. Next, Ramakrishna will explain context diagram and use case diagrams.
Thank you, Harshal. Now, we shall discuss about the context diagram of the system. As you can see, there are four main actors in our system: the owner, the driver, the payment processor, and the Google Map API. The owner registers himself with his personal details and his car credentials. The driver registers himself with his personal details and his driving credentials. After the registration process is completed, the owner can put forth his car for renting. Once a car is available, the driver can select a car from the available list and book one for his trip. At the end of the trip, the driver is charged for his trip based on his usage. The payment is conducted via the payment processor. The owner gets his income at the end of the month. Again, the payment is conducted via the payment processor. The Google Map API provides the GPS based location service to drivers and owners. Now, we shall see about the use case diagram of the system. The registration use case takes care of the registration of both owner and driver. The availability use case handles the car availability and car booking in the system. This includes authorized sign-in for sign-in protocol. The calculated trip cost use case calculates the trip charges levied on the driver at the end of each trip. This is calculated based on the usage of the car. In case the driver fills up the car with fuel, the fuel cost is also considered in this use case. The extended fuel cost use case handles such special cases. Calculate monthly income use case helps in calculating the income of the owner. This is calculated based on the number of hours the car was available in a month plus certain surcharges. Now, Zain will continue with the class diagram.
Thanks, Ramakrishna. Here is the class diagram of EasyWheelShare system. There is a generalization relationship which represents owners and drivers as customers. The other entities in our system are customer login details, car details, monthly credit, billing, trip detail, availability, payment, and insurance. We have identified the attributes and methods related to each entity. For example, the attributes in the customer table are the customer type, which can be owner or driver, first name, last name, customer email, and so on, which captures the details of customers. Few of the important methods are get trip details, process monthly credit, and check processing. Owner's monthly income is stored in the monthly credit table. Amount charged to driver is calculated and stored in the trip detail table. All invoices generated are stored in the billing table. Monthly credits are processed every month and trip charges are processed at the end of every trip. Now here is Harshal who will explain about the interface design.
Thank you, Zain. Now I will take you through the user interfaces both customers will be navigating through when accessing the system. Both type of customers will be logging in through the login screen. First time customers will be taken to the registration screen. If customer is registering as owner, he or she will be taken to these screens for personal and car information. When owner wants to put car for the renting, he or she will select owner and will be taken to car checklist. Here, owner will put current info about the car. Example can be passenger seat adjustment is working or not, and furthermore. Then next interface, owner will provide the time the car is available and the parking address. There is one interface to check monthly usage of the car by the owner. When driver logs in, reservation screen is shown. Driver will select the time and location and clicks search. Next screen will display the available cars list. Driver will select and confirm reservation and can modify reservation but with conditions. At the end of the trip payment, screen will show the total cost and the customer will make payment. Now Arjun will explain benefits and business values of the project.
Thank you, Harshal. Let me talk about the benefits and business values that we have identified for our system. On a whole, we have identified four major benefits. The first one being minimal infrastructure, the second being low investment, the third being no ownership, and the last one being competitive pricing. Let's talk about all of these in detail. Minimal infrastructure. Our product requires a nominal team to develop and operate without actually owning physical properties to function on. This translates to extensive savings in hassle of maintaining the infrastructure of the company. Low investment. After the initial cost of developing the application and opening it up for public, the only major cost investment would be in maintaining the product. In terms of ownership, the cars operating under the company would be owned by their respective owners and never under the company. This marks as a substantial positive point as it eliminates the risk of ownership on company and also covers the liability factor. In terms of pricing, we are setting very competitive prices. Our company product aims at using the present assets to bring in the profits and with minimal infrastructure followed by low investment. We obviously will provide prices lower to our competitors in car rental market. This would project us in a different line and give us the necessary edge in the market. To conclude, I have three things to say. Through the diagrams and information provided, we can clearly understand the viability of presence of such a system, and in the process we establish the credibility of the system. It is worth mentioning the importance of all these diagrams uh, hold and together contribute to building a system in a smooth manner. In totality, it fulfills the expectations of a complex system inside with interactions ranging between various sources and presenting a simple interface to user. This is a short presentation on our project. Thank you.